watching The Sports Spin, presented by Uinta Basin Healthcare. Health and healing, every person, every time.
Welcome to The Sports Spin, your weekly dose of sports action, presented by Uinta Basin Healthcare. Mark Mason, John Nurden, we watch the games, we call the games. Now, we're going to spin the games.
Today on The Sports Spin, we have a returning L&L Monster Replay champion. We put Kevin Dixon through the spin cycle and break down our game of the week. But first, it's time for the week rewind. Welcome to the week rewind. Let's get started, Mark. So, first game we got up is Morgan at Union.
My gosh, number one in this state.
So, this one was just a game where everybody thought they were going to get blown out of the water.
Yeah, and right here you think, yeah, they are, because here's Morgan running back a touchdown after a kick. And, you're thinking, oh, boy, here it goes. It's going to go blowing wide open. He didn't actually get the touchdown, just outside, runs it in right afterwards. And you're thinking, it's going to be that way.
The number one ranked team, and you're missing your quarterback, and you're missing your backup quarterback.
So you're down your third string. Everyone on the Sports Spin, John's saying they're going to lose by 35. I said they were going to lose by 1 point. But,
We'll get to that in just a minute.
Yeah, 1 point. $1. And you hang with the champs. Now, they don't win. But talk about a psychological win right there, right?
38-21.
Yeah.
That's a mental victory for them. They're what, 17 points down? Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah. So Morgan comes to town. You hang. You did good. Didn't win, but all sorts of moral victories, right?
Yeah.
They'll remember that for a while.
They will remember. They got a young quarterback in, and then a freshman quarterback in, and he did great.
Yeah.
He handled his business. Well done for the Union Cougars.
Hey, a couple of years ago, they had a 4-year starter. They took a freshman all the way through, and that was a team that had state champion aspirations. Boy, spit it out. Anyway, so let's move on. Morgan at Altamont, and I think you said not Morgan, Wayne. You said Wayne straight up, and I think.
So do you want to get to that in the calls of the week?
We'll get to that in the calls of the week.
Just review the game.
Look at this, though. Altamont is just running amok out there, and the Wishbone offense is finally doing what it's intended to do. And I'm telling you what, the Longhorns
all 27 of them, and the coaching staff, they won the game. They put a game together, and they won it.
Straight up. Yeah,
they needed it.
Yeah, and that's against Wayne, and we all thought Wayne was going to come in and...
Well, you look at Altamont and you think, hey, they can't win a game hardly. They just keep struggling. But they put it together. They were working at it. They're getting better and better and better. The kids put in the effort day in and day out. So they're going to win some games. And it's just going to get better and better for them over the next few years.
And Longhorns win straight up. And wow, that was something. We should have had that as the game of the week. That was something else there. So let's go on. Game of the week. This was on VTV Channel 6 on Friday night. If you missed it, you can catch the replay there. But Spanish Fork at Uinta. Let's take a look at some of those highlights. And, Spanish Fork was a team coming in. Record didn't show up, but they were playing pretty tough. First play of the game, it's just a quick out. And the corner was playing too far inside. And Spanish Fork spins off to the races, and boy, they had a deep threat too here. The quarterback was hitting, and you saw that ball dropping just on the hands of the receivers, and time again, just in the right spot. And the Utes, believe it or not, after a touchdown by Cruz Leyva, they were down by 2 scores, and all the momentum had shifted, and they were marching down the field. They also had their third string quarterback in, and had a fumble on a drive that they looked like they were going down the field. If they don't fumble that one, maybe they score down by 1 touchdown. And
it's anybody's game.
Right.
Football is so interesting that way. One big play or one missed play.
Yeah.
That makes all the difference in a high school football game. Turnovers definitely make a difference. And then the injuries. Henderson out for the season.
Yeah, Henderson's out, Franks is out, so they go to Oaks, who's a sophomore, third string, but he played great. And the special teams for the Utes, they executed well. They blocked 3 or 4 point afters. They pinned Spanish Fork inside the 20 2 or 3 times on punts. Executed a perfect onside kick. I mean, wow, the special teams looked good. Had a chance late in the game. Weren't able to get it done. And Cruz Leyva, the senior, 2 touchdowns. It was a big game for the Utes. And boy, turnovers. That's what got them. If the turnovers.
And the one real bright hope is the special teams getting it done. Maybe that'll make a difference in a game later on this season.
Yep.
Well done, Utes. Thanks for the game of the week. Now it's time for our the L&L Monster Replays.
Monster Replays. Hey, John, on the L&L Monster Replays, need I remind you, 2-time champion, repeat offender, the UNT Utes, and it's the Brakefield brothers.
They're getting out the vote. I think they got a few kids by the neck, and they're ringing them out saying you got to vote for us. Or, it's just a bunch of good plays put together.
And they did it again against Spanish Fork. The Brakefield brothers doing their thing, and they're winning here on the Sport Spin. See who can unseat them. We brought in a couple of tough competitors this time. We've got the Sackmeister. We're going to go right back to UNT High School. It's Brandon Giles, and he comes off the left edge.
Right from behind almost. He got right past him and just yanks him down.
Pulls him down. That's the Sackmeister from UNT High School, Brandon Giles. We thought we'd put 2 UNT teams against each other, see if we can knock off the repeat offenders. But we'll see. Going to Union High School this time, and it's bombs away! And here is a big pass, caught, and the dancing on the sideline, making guys miss, and going in. Oh, look at the big block at the end.
I mean, that's just an all-around great play. Anyone who doesn't like that doesn't like football.
80 yards. That'll pad your stats right there.
Yes, it will. The bombs away. Get the vote out on Twitter, on Facebook.
Yep, 2 places. 2 places, right?
Let's see if we can't have a great week this week on the vote.
Yeah, be sure to follow us on Twitter at The Sports Spin and VTV6 on Facebook to vote for your favorite L&L Monster Replay. We'll be right back.
I'm Amanda Hartman. I'm the new Director of Nursing here at the Villa. Here at the Villa, it's far more than a nurse-patient relationship. You truly are like a family. We have a community here, we have neighborhoods within our community, and we create lasting relationships that mirror that of our own families.
We're kind of just one big family because we're their sole providers, and we spend a lot of time with each and every resident. Even our rehab patients are here for months at a time, so we really create a family-like environment with them also.
We're back on the Sports Spin presented by UNT Basin Healthcare. Now it's time for the spin cycle. Well, when you think of UNT Utes and sports, first name that comes to my mind is Kevin Dixon. Kevin, thanks for joining us.
Great to be here.
Yeah, and I mean, you've been around the Utes for what? Better part of 3 decades?
Yes. Came in 1979. First assignment, I was an assistant volleyball coach at the junior high with Louise Mertz. She was the head coach, and continued to coach all the way through.
Kevin, I think I was 10 at the time, so.
Yeah, probably.
Like okay.
1979, you were 10, I was 4. What was your favorite sports year of all time with the Utes? From 79 to present day.
I don't know. Hard to say. That obviously you look at a couple years, the state championship in football, a couple state championships in wrestling. But the thing is, when the season's over, it's the relationships with kids, and they all kind of blend together after a while. You see the kids down. The best part of coaching is seeing adults, that kids that you coached that were kids, and now they're very responsible adults.
Yeah, lots of changes. What would you say sports-wise from 79 to 2016? What kind of changes have you seen in sports programs from when you started till now?
It's hard to. You'd love to say, oh, everything was so much better back then, but it's amazing how much it is the same.
Yeah.
You have kids that have a passion for the sport. You have coaches that love kids and have a passion for the sport. You have parents that really want their kids to be successful. And where everybody wants people to succeed, some interesting things happen. But some of them are not real positive, and most of them are just absolutely incredible. And the thing is, when you look at it, you have some problems every now and then through the season. When season's over, you shake hands, and truly, you have great relationships the rest of your life.
Yeah.
So for the most part, it seems like sports are just fun to be part of. So much so that in your retirement, I see you hanging out a lot at the high school.
Yeah, I do.
Tell us about your life after being the AD and then kind of in charge of so much.
The AD. Now I just get to come and watch, and I get to sit in the stands with the real experts and listen to how you should have made the call.
Everyone's an expert 3 rows up, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why I sit behind the bench on the basketball, so it's like I can get my 2 cents in.
But I understand that completely. I would have coached the Jazz to probably 15 championships by now. Don't even know who's on the other team, don't even know the schedule, but just because I am magical, Jerry Sloan, come on. I could have outcoached him any day, right?
Yeah.
Well, the school district's like a bad drug for you. You've retired, and now I hear you're running for the school board?
Running for school board, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
And
good to have a guy with sports on the forefront of his mind sitting on the board, perhaps.
Yeah,
we'll see
for
what
me,
the
Kevin,
elections happen.
he's not in my district, but if I were to vote, I'd vote for Kevin to get me a sports guy
I appreciate
on
that.
there, so.
But I do want people to know I'm more than just sports.
No, you are. and I can honestly say that I don't know anyone that did his job with more passion than you did. And I loved working with you as a coach and what you expected out of me and what you expected out of your staff, and then what you provided back was amazing.
I appreciate that. That's a great.
So we got one of the sports things happening right now is the Utes are going to host Ogden. You got a prediction for that game?
Utes by 40.
Utes by 40. The clock's going to run. You heard it here on the Spin Cycle. Kevin, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for coming, Kevin. Good luck.
Thanks.
Appreciate all you've done for our community. We'll be right back after these messages.
Welcome back. It's time for the Call of the Week. All right, Mark. So we're going to talk a little bit about Call of the Week.
I got to take this call. Yeah, I beat John again. Yeah, I know it's getting embarrassing. I know. All right, hey, I got to go. I'm on the show. Okay, talk to you in a minute.
So let's talk about it. Week 1, I win.
No. Push. Go back and watch the tape. Liar. Oh my gosh, I can't even stand this. Push.
So funny. Talk louder, maybe everyone will believe it. Just talk louder.
Go watch the tape.
So it's 1-1, and we start this week. So let's get going on this week's Call of the Week. So, or at least the results from the last week's Call of the Week. So first we start with Duchesne at Rich.
Yep.
How did that go?
Pretty good. What did you say? They were going to lose?
They're going to win by 14.
They win by 14. Duchesne at Rich. What happened?
They won. I win that one. So John won.
How did they win? They win by 14?
Yeah.
By 14
yes.
Exactly?
No, a little bit more.
No. You said by 14
no.
you didn't get anything. That's a 0.
Plus. No.
That's
Here
a 0.
Go.
Oh, no,
so
it's not a plus. Oh, if we're going the plus-minus system, that'll work to my favor
yes,
here in a minute.
We'll
okay.
See.
All right,
so
here we go.
There's one for
plus
John.
Or minus.
So I had the closer vote. So there we go.
No, if you're over, it's like the Price is Right.
No, we don't have an over.
It's over. It's not busted. Price is Right.
This is not the Price is Right.
All right, here we go.
Just so we're all clear, this is the Sports Spin's Call of the Week.
What was the next one?
All right, let's go to the next one. Morgan at Union. So if I see that right, you had 2 votes on this one. You had 42 points was the spread, or 1 point. And since it was 17, that's
said
a little
final-
closer to 34.
Final answer.
So either way,
Final
I'm still
answer.
closer at
You went
34.
over. You said they're going to lose by 35.
So that's 2 for John.
There's 1 for Mark. 1
There's
to 1.
2.
1 to 1.
2 to nothing for
No.
John. So the last one doesn't matter. You won, which I was absolutely happy to see Altamont.
Wait, I
win
got
the
it
game.
right.
You got it exactly right.
Exactly right, and
So
you didn't
there's
get
one.
exactly anything right.
So there's 1 for you, 2 for me.
No.
Week 2 goes to Nerden. Let's move on to this
Wait
week's
a minute.
call of the week.
Wait a minute. You just earlier admitted
to
if
1.
you go over, that it's a bust,
It
and
is-
then you changed the rules. No, $1 wins on the Union game because you said 35 points. You're out. You're out. All right,
So you
that's
keep math how you
3
want.
nothing
Okay.
on the wins. 3 weeks to nothing. John, nothing.
So I have it 2 to 1.
Oh, what happened
Not
on the
really sure.
what happened on the
Spin cycle, you killed it.
All
You
right,
killed it.
None of the above.
None of the above.
Right, none of the
Where's the
above.
wig thing that you brought?
I don't know. I like my bald head.
All right.
Well,
so this week, Mark,
since
what do
it
we
was
got?
a tie, since we both messed up on the Union game, it was a tie. That was the tiebreaker, pushed me over. So now I do lead 3 weeks to nothing.
I don't think so.
Here we go. Wow.
Let's start this week.
Okay.
I better keep better track.
I need a neutral arbitrator in here because this guy can't keep anything straight. None of the above. Carbon at Union.
Carbon at Union.
Stomp the Dinos. Stomp the Dinos. Stomp the Dinos.
What?
Union's gonna win.
You got Union as a win?
Yeah.
I'll go with Union loses.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Straight
All
up.
right.
Wow.
Again, I just want to beat you.
He's going against you again, Kurgers.
I just want to beat you, Mark.
That's 3 weeks in a row he's
don't
gone
mind
against
it.
you. I just want
minute,
I want
won
all the
last week.
Cougars to know.
You're
Okay.
the one going with 42. They're going to lose by 42.
I said 1.
Okay.
1 was
Here
the
we
final
go.
score.
I got the Carbon, and you got Union. Here we go. What do we got next?
Ogden at Uinta. Ogden at Uinta. Uinta.
Well, I'm going to go with Uinta too. So let's go with something else. How about the spread?
Let's do something different.
How about will the clock run?
Will the clock run? How many turnovers will they create? What do you want here?
How many turnovers? Let's go with turnovers. How many turnovers in the game?
How many turnovers in the game? You want to go plus or minus 4? Which one do you want to take? Plus or minus 4?
I'm gonna guess a number, and then whoever's closest. That's how we do this every
No,
week,
it's like
just
betting.
like last week.
Okay, so how many are you going to go?
Why are you trying to
with?
change the rules on me?
No, I'm saying plus or minus. That's
7 turnovers.
7 turnovers? In the game?
Yeah.
I believe less. 6. And since we're going with closest, I'll win that one too. Oh my goodness. Union volleyball, is that what's
Mark
next?
was
We've got
6,
2
John was
games
7.
for Union, the Cougar volleyball. They got Park City, and they got, who's the other one?
Grantsville.
Grantsville. They're going to win Grantsville.
They're gonna beat Grantsville. Probably gonna lose to Park City. I'm gonna pick them to win both.
You going to win both?
Yep.
They're going to lose to Park City, but it's going to be a 5-game set. They'll win 2, lose 3.
Okay, and I have them winning both games. They're gonna beat Grantsville. Gonna beat Park
Let's
City.
see what happens because
Wait a minute.
If Park City
You're going against
won,
them? Look, you're going against Union. Come on, Union.
Hey, at
Get
least
on
I
this
didn't
guy.
say 35 points. I said 1.
42.
All right, so
just 42.
Okay, well, it's
All right,
that-
so we've got it. I'm winning 2. Mark's going 1-1 with an odd scorer there at the end. So if I don't get all 5 hits.
3-0.
All right.
Thanks for watching. Keep track at home because you can't count his math. All right, we'll be right back after this.
Do you surf the net every time you shop? Well, forget the hard drive and make the short drive down to L&L. We have the best selection in the basin. At L&L, we're making the car buying experience all that it can be because we're not here just to sell you a car. We're here to build a long, happy relationship. L&L Motor, people you know, people who care.
Welcome back to the Sports Spin. It's time for the Fast Dash.
We're on the Fast Dash. We've got Kedrick Palmer from Uinta High School. He's in cross country right now. How's the race season going for you?
We just ended our regular season at Region last Friday. Unfortunately, neither of our teams qualified for state, but myself and Riley Dutson qualified individually.
Individually. So you had a great season. Riley did as well. How do you expect to do in the region tournaments, state tournaments?
So state is just one race, and you throw the whole 4A in there all at once. We're expecting we should both be able to take top 50.
How many
kids?
Yes.
I think there's 200 or maybe more.
Okay. Top 25?
Top 25%.
Hey, if I was in the conversation, I'd be happy enough. All right, Kendrick, so here's the deal. We're going to put a 1-minute clock up on the screen. You're going to have a minute. We're just going to fire some questions at you. Let's see how you do. We call it the Fast Dash. Try to answer them as fast as you can. And here we go. Clock up on the screen. Kendrick Palmer is on the clock. Kendrick, best runner ever.
Mason Walk.
Mason Walk?
Well done. School or extracurricular activities?
School.
I want to go back to that other one. Usain Bolt. That was the answer. Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Nike.
Favorite sports movie ever?
McFarland USA.
This one's going back old school. Ketchup or mustard?
Ketchup.
Yeah, that was his old nickname.
I want to throw you off here. Baseball or soccer?
Soccer.
Piece of cake.
Favorite college?
No preference.
No preference, okay.
Where is that?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
All right, Olympic gold or world record?
World record.
Really? World record? I mean, the gold stays forever. Nacho Libre or Napoleon Dynamite?
Libre.
Give me a quote.
Get that corn out of my face.
One word to describe your coach.
That's enough. Thank you for joining us on the Sports Spin, presented by Uinta Basin Healthcare. Health and healing every person, every time. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. And see you next week.